Hello, English learners. Welcome back to our learning series. Today we have an important topic to explore. Adverbs of frequency. These words play a big role in helping us express how often we do things. So, let's dive in and master adverbs of frequency together. First things first, what are adverbs of frequency? Well, these are words that tell us how often an action happens. They give us information about the frequency or regularity of an event. Let's look at a few examples. We have words like always, usually, often, sometimes, occasionally, rarely, and never. Another interesting point to note is that some adverbs of frequency can be expressed in percentages. For instance, always represents 100%, usually represents 85%, often represents 70%, sometimes represents 50%, occasionally represents 25%, rarely represents 10%, and never represents 0%. Now that we know what adverbs of frequency are, let's see how to use them in a sentence. Typically, these adverbs are placed before the main verb in a sentence, following the formula. Subject plus adverb of frequency plus main verb. For example, we always play with our children before bedtime. She usually goes to the gym on the weekdays. We rarely eat fast food. But if the main verb is to be, then we usually place the adverb of frequency after the verb be, following the formula. Subject plus main verb, to be, plus adverb of frequency. The doctor is never rude to her patients. I am occasionally late to morning meetings. She is sometimes in charge of the paperwork. Now, let's put our knowledge into practice with a quick exercise. You may pause the video anytime. I'll give you a sentence, and you will organize the sentences by placing the adverbs of frequency in the correct order. Number 1. To go. Usually. I. Bed. Early. Number 2, late. My. Rarely. Is. Girlfriend. For. A date. Number 3, plays. Basketball. On. Weekends. He. Always. Number 4, friends. My. Chess. Always. Play. On Saturday nights. Great job! Let's go over the answers together. I usually go to bed early. My girlfriend is rarely late for a date. He never plays basketball on weekends. My friends always play chess on Saturday nights. Well done, everyone! Adverbs of frequency are a crucial part of English, helping us communicate how often we engage in different activities. Keep practicing, and soon you'll be using these adverbs with confidence. If you enjoyed today's lesson, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a lesson. Until next time, happy learning!